etwa bibia to mu kama ye be pon no kro ebia ene ye first time a wutie ye na ye mo akwaba e mo adwo e de badwumadie so ene nso mesel say across the nation oh share ye live on Dove TV oko takrade ne baby aka ne Kumasi na aka ise so ene so ye SO TV etika wu say wutie on top radio no share on SO TV oh share on Dove TV and then numre na TikTok no ye top Facebook ni top media okohwa obenya ye live na wa share na wa like na so dia obi na obi anya bia den ahwe YouTube ni top FM online TikTok your top radio 103.1 FM na just bibia dem kama ediamo Ghana First TV so ebe fayen e wo TikTok enti enanumre Dove TV obenya ye live e wo honom but more than frewunu bi catch and say final point ya tenase enanumre no so nya part of the show as usual said the wunim no na say Champions League e course 20 no asa ya ye tutumu kakra enti na ebi no monte ase reason ti ya bia ye be Monday a obeti ye nkan na ye Thursday Champions League and they is it semi-finals right and omo bewie enti ubenya ye Monday to Thursday ye trans 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Once again my name is Kwabena Owusu Agyemang the governor and then yankopon ya aduma ye ne Dr. Kuma Jehu appear a medical director Robito Clinic and of course NDC member na ne nyankopon ahye nanimonyam a wona omobekwa akosi ya namu anase omokwa akosi omokwa akobwayen ewo outside Ghana no ambassadors no oka ho bi na enche ye de baby okọ so betu dwade amanti ye bompa ya ka che nyankopon se onkoso ana guide no na onhira no na o man nkwatenten ahoden wom said obetimi asom abo my Ghana ba bia President Mahama edene betu bia eti 101 ye no question bia opese o misa no mema wo abisa no message obetin da ma 0244013240 Only sorry John Dominic Mahama kire na point is in say omo May 7th and ye May 5 2025 aka 2 days na one declare waseta obe clear wo free wo timi na mehwehwe mu mini akoje da kwa mu declare mu de no na bia he na obe declare top radio back mini ambinu wo mu a Alice oda mu ko declare be ne de o ye den ya mo boss mi akatua mo de be bibi enti mu free okra na se o mo twem abo so e bi di adanse awon se mo boss mi akatua mo dia na we na mo de ye now appointing young guys be now so mundi club asset no di empa na on best man forecast be 10 abechire mo say your modia me say mo ba me han mu bi wai me de be ko mudi mu na mo de akwa kire anu kra say criminal ana sure ye man say me de ache no
so de ache na so be
di matema meje ma de
who state asset ya we kire say we no na we de che me ni na be ka
okay eti mo mra na ye nche mu bi na udi matem so ameba abeje
so the channel no at the end of the term won't mean ka say watoka
okay
because ene ya chede
ya semu young guys nti dey mpa no mo de be kire
onye do mo Kwabena
o bebre ni hwe
nti oni hwe no anu ni hwe not we bi
na so wi na wasi dan be 4 5
no be chese me wi masi dan yen ka se me si dan o
okay
o di ase yen ka se me ntoka
okay
nti wi anu abechese o me kono nso metimi atoport baako mesi mi dan me ka ni o ti ase ni etua me kese ma allowance ni na me de abo bra sebe
na Ghana katua na allowance ni tim sisi dan
ba se Kwabena nkofo di si da teacher fo ebi kura si dan police fo se bi sisi dan taxi driver se bi etimi si dan ebi atunton ekwe mi
omo si dan
yes entino
depending baby I will see no kuja to so renting the airport
ha nti se onya me minister kwa so what airport so renting the na de dada
na let say
jale de aka ni
ma feel who watch so yes won na machiri na chese utwa adwuma saa uti ye na no na editor bobo nkrofo a mo ye adwuma top radio mo san ye CEOs say na odi ndi kan oti baby atia na no ka
the ba babu committee me kan
so ye CEO e wo kona
top radio back correct
ba uni me pese me mesua forklift e wo ho me pese me mesua
sure
o beji me say
we menyu wa hibia registration register 100 cedis forklift 1500
new na Philip Obey
ende meneno be
nipa foforo so be
meneno so be
ana obiara ne ne de
yes
obiara ne ne de
but obiara utie mi bia no wo de like that
register 100 Ghana na what you 1005 and this all the mark obiara ho. And I'm being serious. Me pese me we are metro dey jam pese.
Anyway, serious that na nkan obiara na be so serious na different from.
90 adwuma na me no ye na wunu ane me no. Wo ma me protocol obiara. Ma ye serious say we say. That's all the media na we see.
Na do ho kan obiara ho.
There be say we see general dey obi 2005.
Yeah, me say that is what I can say for now.
For now. But me no gina akire ho dey a obeteme so because me nia no.
Na dey only 1005.
There be me ni bi.
Top radio back.
O share me am
say business politicians no. A friend and a brother me nia no. Ya na kunya wan.
You beto ye na yesua bi.
Go see am here say do see here say me nia broje. Me nia hwan no a.
O Kwame is a brother o. I'm being real to you. Kwame a brother.
Okay.
Me ni Kwame atena fie ba ko mu da ba ko mu for 8 months.
Okay.
What you say? So wouldn't be okay. So yen can say we say. Minim the ebeti mama Kwame Abronye, bro regional chairman. Ebedi Kennedy Japan atem. You see, ubetimi attack no. One say obetimi obi afa Adamfo. When you respect Adamfo sem na say bibi ba muntem kra, you know how to address him.
Yes.
But for you to attack him, insult him, and I was like, Kwame.
Then I see.
Na aba. Is it the can ye na respond and a Kwame diama
and I didn't say can say you Kwame the shots.
No even a hokra no tiu a hokra no me the Obeka said the also we and can grant interview. I was the guy ma feeding the pain mama ni say pain so when they respond na Kwame be catch and say what America will more rewu that insult.
Yeah, which is very
no, but let's be real. So when I heard say yes see Kwame say Abranya say can man bibia Kwame kasa
o man bibia
then and America no in politics as a suani ye na me because unim Kwame a brother me no Kwame atena fie ba ko e wo jowulu 8 good months okutaki okoba yehwibom yedidibom ye bibia bom what I say the name or therefore first time I met say Kwame ena okan or therefore kire me na ofre Canada Japan or therefore ofre Canada Japan or the ohin soso akompreko Kwame ho na meeting boss adi ni ye akompreko what I say Kwame na de me call o man F studio first that time when I we say near friend say omo boiling point no because me Kwame net there was a man kwa adwuma mpebi omo ye Thursday man kwa adwuma mpebi me on me ko ja no that time also na kan beba nti kan say memra and the mimi hu ye no me boade ya say Kwame boade ya me boa I was there with him he had a call from someone say can say what check or the pickups biaba what check cars ni na aka 3 ewo port enti o chena no pa onko port no onko fa car no ba ko enti o kan no oni dey no ko no ni this lawyer friend no hwan adoma ono ni dey no fa ni I didn't see it but as for Kwame de abronye de dey na nka me na ekoport no ba na me kwa akoye adwuma enti manko me fi adwuma ba ye na Kwame mai ebo be ye 5 I'm saying you maybe 5 na Kwame de car no buy na ye car be a friend Mizan Frontier and ye red color Kwame de sa car no buy no all call reverse me say na car ni ye no manual na say what all call reverse no car ni bu one me ye fi all one na ye timu no and I'm say after 1 week or the cause they no the car no ko su yane e jo buy na Mizan say na say who ba won fa car mana so it's Canada Japan gave him that car. First time I can if you port be obe pack can be pack it baby am me jolu a Perez chapel feel when I yeti me no Kwame neti what does it so when I heard say on mommy bibia that the academy but when they na me say if me develop love at the man Canada Japan one I did that because of Kwame you kwa abronye if say me be develop love be the ma abronya your friends Kennedy. It's because of Abronye. Because many Abronye na TV. And always talking about Kennedy Japan.
And Kwabena Owusu no said you can no.
I've seen it. I saw it.
Yes.
And I was like, it's a day and I know kakra there. Me another internal me interview no. Or say back beside me say yes one man tear rubber bands. Now me see the mini Nizan front red color. That one there me that one there. First day can if you port me ye fee and the can be pack. Oh Jolu. I mean every war. I'm being real to you. So when I heard say oh mommy bibiada and anyway bia to say there was some that can say a businessman for be and a motor train a car but the person who gave that car and the man bronye can do in Japan.
And if you cross say it be na toy grandpa true can now sacred to me car no.
What I say?
But said you can say e na do me bia amanyosem emu e me man nkonko yese ase me dru ba bia me na obi aye pe ana se me mfa obi aho ana metimi akade mpesa meka bia because said you can say so hwe e bre bi atwam kakra na ye hwe se Kwame Abronye gina platform so no wo kasa about MPP for a enipa oboni din a ode ehun ni anidie ni bibi bata ho a na kra Japan ye one of them enti ene no ye nim na mekra na meka se me study ntokwa hwe a hye na no me said ntini hu sa anya de obeka se bia bisa na no de esi
bia me na me ka cha me ho se bia kan ne Kwame akoye secret dey obi
I don't know
what I say if not say ye de esi omo ho no e ma kwa Kennedy Japan kan say ehia for kra aba no say yes dia then the direct attack on Kennedy Japan from Kwame Bafo of Abronye. When I say my brother who's a worker say man can't just say me Kwame Atena back why be a win what am I say because there was a time unity and no kire me baba no ho say unso Kwame no sha say boss akula nye eti akwa no mesu mi kodu aha bia suya ina akwa mesu mi kodu ho na akwa no bo mi say Kwame shama na o ka kire your friends tina say maso kuru nanimu baba na nye ni ye kura hu kura I mean we move together, we do everything together e wo that time e ka 3 days aye kwa e no makura kwa no na buchiri for no penasempa time o sha se na buchiri for no penasempa ye to aba wi na no makura so de 2016 organize gala e wo no ho the footballs your friend is saying Jesse entade e ba ye nyina no e bi kura ka ye ho. Do you get it? So me say that insult from Kwame Abronye to your friend is saying Kennedy Japan. I was like, come on.
Where the way and some no apart from comment here, you can stage na so say be a feeding it down and say no municipal to make sure my can we know on starting insult to say oh did you attempt near the day with those in Zambia every
Kwame can say be a trigger Ken and a Kwame can say obi anye be ma enche obi a enti some and indeed per me de and some Kwame na no kan fa we a ma me develop love e de ma Kennedy Japan no kire say se be producer hey listen se be producer some of us obi de ba akra o nipa ni later no obeye style be ye koba. But that moment na nipa na ebi anya ono no de na kamanu stage na me yeden medu what does it mean any stage bia medu do obema mi so anom kra me kai no woman bi ye wie school fairs almost so ba kwa your service na ho kire kakraba the woman bi no brekum na me call madam for ba ko Victor no Catholic University eti ye ko woman no ho a woman na no aduane maye akonma di kunu di abono no and me dey see Victor so for past 1 year so o me enkohwehwe sa woman na enkoche na de Victor team bisa Victor na oye lawyer o se kwabna so kaya do me say yes me kai se tam na me fi kumase abedu sunyane because me ti kumase me nya adwuma eti ma ba bedu kumase me bedu kumase no ma ye den ma ba ho yeda hostel yeda board yeda hostel ye sorry ye no yakobrekum akonhuma maame ne dia abo ni ku dia abo no o de anu odua na ma yedi ayedia na Yakopon de yesi baabi ada na yenkohwehwe sa nipa no enkoye ne papa enti say the course no Kwame anyways I think ebia na bibi wo under the your friend is a pillow we don't know but they call so they ma Ken Timbi na no ka say the person that I fed pendia Kwame, the personal attack was too much. And Ube Timaka say you are ready to sacrifice Ube free MPP mu to fight Ohine Japan with your blood. Oh, come on. Kwame, in when you change first, when we are being real, when you always catch him.
Now, Kwame also a bobra fine, but
Kwame says Kwame okay.
Yeah, but
Kwame okay.
Ha, also
Kwame okay.
Will be
Yes. Oh yeah, what
can I say? Even say Ken say what feed with that any nipa be surprised because a lot of guys are one people more rise on Benina. A lot of them no has benefit one way or other from Canada Japan. I him. What you say? Nipa bebrebe me kai say me back craft for there was one lady and any no free me I mean for the crazy and I must say me so say I want to meet Ken the bia and onya ti say Ken e oba no afre me o masa na wa ha no say na me because the man at that time wo hwe niema na wo ye nkrofo a oboa wo mo ne those niema bebrebe and someone ye nyina ye nimfa Ken ho enya se be no one so ye nipa kronkron chen obi
no
in terms of so kasa ba few are mama be
case Ken me share Ken one on one say yeah me ka say there was time me call lunch wo then your friend is saying golden tulip you say them friend say Lancaster yeah. Then golden tulip once o mo pool inside o mo wo buffet bi wo me call lunch wo hono in the morning I'm saying breakfast cry. Then me try me na Ken so on so to say. On so and son bibi catch him say now nipa na we ada na wo and I didn't even approach him. What I say? Me man approaching. Me my question is mo say MPP for ama Ken contract. MPP ma ban man contract. Tell me Ken kwa na age Ken MPP contract ina. A lot of MPP guys in your contract. How many of them? And do more contract ni sika no mo yen. Ye dey ya kan ye ni bi. Let's be real. Obi me mudi munko mo munka se kan ye corrupt o. Munka se kan ye ko wi obi sika o.
Munka se o mo party no.
Munka se o mo party no. All that you're saying. Nisa
ye man contract. Ye man contract na ye fene say or you greedy and open contract in an open.
What I say? The fact is, Nipa Ninyaye or the year Juma party, and you know, question now CBB or your friend is saying 37 military hospital.
Sure, yes.
Now, Juma or ye now most wanted the contract in the San Omani Nano or funding the workers or the formula 7,000 or the person of 7,000 workers. How many politicians and the workroom? If Nanado Danko Kufuado can employ Nipa 7,000, even Sawako Tinafie, if Dr. Bomia can employ Nipa 7,000, if John Dramani Mahama can employ Nipa 7,000, all these people are benefiting from Ghana.
Sure.
And will be employ 7,000. And Ghana will be a need that so who say, Obenya visa. Now, I that's what's on them. Ko Alpha Koshe. When they say if you want to travel, just raise up your passport. Only 90% or more on more than 60 years. A crap is so free my way. So if everybody's employed Nipa 7,000 now, and your money contract, when I am benefiting from you, from the one, why are they fighting over position?
The point is,
what are you talking about?
Contractor. I don't know because you're a car. Encrophobia, ye position ma omo afọ mo nsase ko sika bi yesi encrophobia di na ya mani panel contract ye ne man no wanye we di sika no waye corrupt afọ Ghana dwapade anase dey enti si am obi contract na se nipa na ye
don't get it o
e dey ye ba begina beka na
in any case wakolo di na wa akoka kire ne se ma ban ne nipa bone ma ye kondo mo ntua kanti mu ntua me ka bone ewo mu ne se kwani obefa so obenya ne sika so fast no nya sika. Why didn't you pay him? So if so obekwa Lordina ho na nsa beka sika. These politicians, and I was like, my brother, I think I don't want to talk much about this, but Charlie, bro,
but we see na you started very near kan pipi asema na aka say aseba God say ye mwa o mu no mu ntimi sisi am ka say me need I don't have that energy because when being here no
anyway my main interview with a lawyer will line so many name na yembra your friend say doctor lawyer good evening bibi aboko there
Boko pa na mo so.
Nyame adom ye ho na Kumasi te sen.
Kumasi ayo de especially can the Japan camp. Ya boy ho pa we be deal with abronye.
Mo be deal with abronye. Ne ayi
abronye no kwa
ayi
untumi ni ayi alaji ba oni
yo fi man yo fi friend is ampa me krofro man pa me your friend Eduara Kwasi Boaten obonyu bi se no krase mo ameka yenti enti no krase mo akwa me akanti you guys you are ready to deal with him because we
insulted him. Look, apart from factual misrepresentation, he insulted Kennedy Japawante.
Oh yes, I heard that one. Yeah.
Exactly, that is the measure of the response. We could be, but we have to make the move to Miatem. Because the party is right.
You are more than this. You are more than this. You are a lawyer. Me too.
When say, oh, Abronya Kasa, you know, Rashid Kennedy, the Pogu person, a bomb and go to this man Kasa. Oh, how many days now? We are expecting the party elders to intervene and say that, oh, please, cease fire. Have you per chance heard any such thing? We decide a question, what is this? Exactly. And so we have to let the party know that we are forming a party. We expect that there will be fairness and leverage at the top. So some banners away for Canada, but what is happening? What we are seeing now is that if the Japan is insulted, it's okay. But if anybody opens his mouth against Bomi or another person, then it's an issue. Is that fair?
And then I expect every national executives in all.
The like man I'm for Abua Papo and the rest. They should call the one who insulted the Japan. Whether cautioning or advising, it's okay. You get the point. But for them to turn a blind eye as if nothing has happened, please, they should be careful because those who are about candidates, we just go and your papa.
Lawyer, me, before I may be who, meaning, sir, now Kwame Abronye, are close to Ohine Japan, more than even you.
Yeah.
If that is true, and maybe, and no might be a Kwame crying free Canada Japan, maybe an outcry winner be. Ediye betima trigger Kwame. Yam fan say Ohine Japan anyi channel. Ne bro they move together. Na waka say na nye Kwame da. Kwame betima personal attack on him. And then
nothing has happened. A political consideration, nothing has happened. As far as Yannick Ken Kasare, the only issue we have had is that he wanted to be a host of one of the programs on the radio station. But management thought that no. The type of politics that now, and we don't want that. Apart from that, I don't know anything that Ken has done wrong. We do a call land about this go where bookshops, Apple books, about Abroad law. I didn't want to be to Diana, Abroad to Nakasa, and that explains why. Because me, for instance, when Kennedy Japan spoke initially, I thought that he should have reacted. But subsequently, when I heard what Kennedy has done for the guy, I said, as natural as it is, any human being will react. What does it? And I'm not sure Kennedy has done any evil against me. And from his statements, he hasn't mentioned any. What does it? And then some of Kennedy, apart from the insults, all the factual issues, Kennedy Japan more only some money there. Obia Yaman contrast or that party. Look, in 1990. Kennedy Japan and his friend, his business partner, raised a loan for the party. Saturday party man contract. And his argument is that party now no boy. It's neither here nor there. Even before the formulation of the party, he had raised money for election ever conducted. And his statements from Mano is Kennedy Japan the only person on your contract on MPP. And this when he said under the Fourth Republic, this last government, a good word. Kennedy Japan contracts in your top of people who get contracts, they can prosecute it normal as they can. And it is unfortunate that this impression is being created. So we know everyone someone can for some car. What does it? Because Abronye, when he records in the party, he has been harmful to the party than helping the party move on. And we will have to talk about that. Or Koji party chairman, you will see saying, and you will see saying. That is what we have to talk about. You recall contest when you have 6 votes. And there is no better a person in the party than Japan. And we expected that. In fact, there was a to never apologize, but Nipana Cardinal Guyumawi. Where is the apology going? And to what extent can that apology withdraw the statement he made? And these are the things we are considering. Because also in like manner, we can also decide to speak negatively about Bobia, and the party will not like it. They will call us. Yet when they spoke like that against Kennedy Japan, look, before Bawumia in 2008 joined the party, Kennedy Japan was already popular. He had bought numbers of vehicles for the party. Bawumia was nowhere. And in the popularity, he has it already. Too uncomfortable. That's your cup of tea. Nanado is not there to manipulate the electoral process in your favor. Now, this is a time for him to contest an election. On contesting election, that the first time, national one, when you are 38%, within the party, on your election, that Nanado manipulated the system. Everybody knows. This is not a secret. For him to win, in the process, Bawumia left the party. Because the Japan gave a showdown. Is it a secret? And so now that Nanado is not there and he's supposed to contest, you're saying Nanado the man failure. The Japan, thank you for Kasamonia Fancy on Tiasi, also on Kwana, Yen, Alaji Bawumia, or Usu to the Tikaze, President Malibu. Uko contest now, we are also in the Maria. Ubia, Manumi, apart from Onwa. Who is his personality? How popular is he? Do people like him? If they did, why will a statement from Canada Japan prevent them from voting for him? It was he was not popular. He was not popular. Nobody liked him.
So you feel
the president told him on the party, and he paid dearly for it. And he's not going again because we can't afford another 38%. He should know that. When you apply your force.
Yes, more. May say,
what's the 39? Look at such an intellectual dishonesty. Kufota may implement government. Wasn't it an violent Nigerian rights? He knew the democracy, opaque ballot papers. The album had a problem. When you are 39%, now when you are in party, when you are 38, you say, Kufota, why are there? What kind of argument is that? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Instead of being quiet and being apologetic, you are going around lying and telling, organizing people to stab people and shoot against people. And you think that
lawyer, you are a lawyer, and you know you understand these issues more than me. For you to say, organizing conform or mushu to a binom. I mean, lawyer.
You know the one who stabbed him. Don't we know?
But don't say
that he followed him to the place.
It doesn't mean listen, lawyer. It doesn't mean so no organizer or muso should to be. I mean, this is below the belt.
Who has the ultimate responsibility? And come in call Bina come go busy can. And yet when I call out the band of the war busy can. Why are we so hypocritical in facing the truth? Didn't that guy didn't he come because of Bawumia? Didn't he give a warning shot? Didn't he stab somebody? Is he more human? That boy is Bawumia more human than that boy? What are we saying? Bawumia wants to come and say, me and cancer. You can't say. Is it not hypocrisy? What kind of thinking is this, Ghanaians? Let's say Kennedy, he went to the meeting to tell Ghanaians to everybody here unify. Why are you Bonibia? Bawumia, Kunipa, Monka.
Lawyer. Listen. You knew your pedigree about law moves and Samuel Ghana has say. For you to say these things on air this evening, with the nation's capital.
I know the one who stopped.
No. But this allegation no. But this allegation, I mean, I'll make you a say, please. Oh yeah, lawyer. You can defend yourself. Say Bawumia na ama obi makoye san. I mean, this is below the belt, please. Listen, I listen to your friend is saying, Ohine Japan. I can say, kra no mo be shi jama no kra no. Na onimu po mo na chita for na organizer mo do mo buy. Doesn't mean so na organizer mo na. It is Nkrofo so organizing Bibi Koshia Dr. Baomia. Why are you saying he said oh no na more are you actually to be? No, don't say that please.
Lawyer
Kwisi.
You have to listen to me. If you don't want to listen to the truth, then I beg you, it's no problem. Jama who are different from macho men. And I will Jama will be a macho man. There are two different issues. They were not supporters, so it was the Baumia ladies who were supporters who came. And you know, the two are not the same. A security detail, and then Obi Jama, when you had to go. And I will let us be, you see, unless we decide to speak the truth, this country will have a long way to go.
Very well.
Don't balance the issue when it's against Baumia.
Very well.
Because
very well.
It is a security guy who did it. Say the truth and be free. Why are we messing up? Obi and your people go to 38%. What for?
Correct.
Only maybe a part in the Pribai. 208 or banner pass for order, and I will him. 2-1 so Obi Abba, or no other time, 208. I see a map party, the man will be better, once upon a second. Second. What is this? Can you tell the truth?
About 280 year to team by reanimator by vice president. That tells you say oh you're capable.
Oh, why not? He's capable. But Ghanaians have demonstrated with the data say cannot. That is my point. He's capable. In fact, he's the best vice president Ghana has ever had. I don't deny that part. I know he's a gentleman. I don't deny that fact. But the fact that Ghanaians don't want to do, I know. But the results, I don't also deny that fact.
Very well.
And so when something is going bad, tell Baumia in the face. Say it was your macho man who stabbed. Why did you do that? Apologize to Ghanaians for what happened. At least we would have known, sir, or a statesman. He quietly went to visit the guy, and that's the end of it. Can't you tell the public, sir, it was an opportunity security?
Very well. Can you promise Ghanaians and my listeners to say, Canada, Japan, or responded to Kwame Abronye?
Oh, I will respond. I can assure you, we have made sure, sir. That is why some of us will have to come up.
It's not because Abronye will bring out a secret or maybe on an
Abronye secret Kennedy, why Kennedy under NDC several times, and he was the one most vociferous opponent of the NDC people. They had all the powers of state to arrest him. Did you ever hear that they had arrested Kennedy Japan for any doing? No, because NDC Kennedy, he's a businessman. He does business, he pays his taxes, then he supports individuals and support party people. That is who Kennedy Japan is. We don't care what Abronye says. But Abronye as a person, we will deal with him because he has opened his mouth wide. The person has a part in him or contribute to
your definition of deal with him near day.
By also exposing him of his dealings. And the party.
Positively, right?
Negatively. Because you're positive on one cat in the Japan has a poll. Your videos all can have some pa. Adumako Kwachi, yes, audition like he's doing. We have videos of him defending Kennedy Japan. That was that.
That one. They make me better than Maccabi. Me say, me shall say, ebe pay Kennedy Japan because of Kwame because. Na me ne Kwame ne war yete ne nsem o kafa we ho the very first day okofa the pickup red one the Frontier pickup Nissan Frontier pickup the ben you know so I was really surprised when I heard that say Kwame the direct insult and I was like
we have been recruited by a group
but now na I don't know, but
African or more want.
Yes,
that's what he said.
Yes, Matthias. No.
You can't match him with Kennedy. You also match him
Is it necessary? Is it necessary?
Not necessary at all. But as long as the party is quiet, as long as the party is quiet and they don't see anything wrong with it, everybody will join in. But it's a party, especially general secretary. So let's take action. We are for peace. But if they will not, they will from us.
Mejidi say wani so ade huna obeka se nyame ayama pa e wo coming days ne say enka ubeti mama Kennedy Japan we win president, right?
Yes.
So why don't you focus on that? Now
that is what we are focusing on.
So if you are focusing on that, why do you want to attack your friends, Dr. Bawumia? Because one political party and a more place a mobile more casual more yes, and you are destroying your political party. Why don't you think about your political party first, Ghana first, before any other thing?
We have done that. That is why if you look at the tour, Kennedy was talking of amnesty, unity, and all that. But look, say Odibo Bako, no one can say no one can say. I'm telling you, they will do those things. As well as supporters, they also expect to be more goofy. Wasn't that you know? So that it will balance. And yet, I need a panel, but the music a plan. When you say you enter a church and can't do the same thing to provoke him.
Okay.
And so if the other side will not stop, how do you expect us to stop? For them to continue to insult Canada, Japan.
So
they will stop.
According to you, according to you, Mukobunko to join Canada, Japan say he shouldn't respond. And now listen, now motion demeanor, need the words. I mean, offer Kwame Atemdi offer anything.
That's clear. Laughable. She has done too much for him. You're quite not okay, Mate. I will not give you a response. I will not react. Because for me, I've heard this young man.
Now, more trust or therefore. More trust or therefore.
Yeah, money, Tano. Yeah, money.
Dear Yagbone or therefore, Metif Kwame are not first. I know for Kennedy Japan or therefore. I mean, if I did we see your Muntem. To me, Munses your Muntem. To me, it's not. It's not proper.
Spirit to Kennedy Japan. It's not.
Very well.
Mindful of what they say, so that we don't say negative things about him. Because that will be the results. And I can tell you, for Ken, he has individuals who are supported, he has private support, apart from the party. But Obia has none. From his own submissions, the president, only private support. But Ken, there private support. And he will be the leader. He will go out.
May I know say what you Dove TV, SOTV, and a top 103.1 FM. Now, young men, I'm not one. Adias, remember pass a moment, Adias, and Pacho. Mopatino. One. Yeah, that's it. And we are that's on the didn't come on. All right, so live on top of 103.1. Final point is in here. My name is Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor. 7 minutes after 8, and we mean come for some spices, Emma. They be a me boss some spices in here. Never the anti what is it? I'm a guy where you should be here. And Kakama and say, I'm not just
anniversary, 38 years of marriage.
38 good years.
Yes.
Unja wareda.
No. We're in American school.
Let me say when Jayaka we can do 38.
38. Nah.
Oh, the why are there?
Thank you.
I worry.
I don't know why are they. Oh yes. We are still having a honeymoon.
And talk wom.
Oh, Chinese the armies.
Wakunda.
Even 20 seconds.
Obuafuda.
Oh, na chesi si apo obuafu.
Sisi obuafu.
And what is happening to MPP omu here dey.
Obuafu aware mu da.
Oh yes, of course. She too no obuafu da.
Wapa choda. Aware.
We reconciled.
Wapa cho.
Yeah, we reconciled.
Wapa cho.
We reconciled.
When I approaching your confess, why na so no?
Him you nyina.
The yesu ado obi
head the bosu ade. Go see your pastor.
But when say is a una oye at fault wa. Do you find it difficult to approach her and apologize to her?
Oh, well, interview no be me na.
I can't be.
Oh, we apologize to each other and we move on with life. Especially when children are involved.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to overstretch it. So for me, I tell you that 38 years I've been having my honeymoon. My honeymoon for 38 years.
That.
Oh, me. It will never end.
We both were room for 1 week.
Oh, 1 week and chair also.
1 week dead also.
I have
it happens, it comes. Even twins fight.
Oh yeah, that one day.
Yeah, so
that one day. Say yes, nyame kura no bronsan kura nyantokwa. No ja uja for my ya.
Bible page here no sergeant.
They can be catch. Congratulations, eh.
For what? For winning the election, yes.
Congratulations.
And kicking out these people.
And congratulations once again.
And moving these people. And I'm mourning, you know I'm mourning.
Yeah,
I'm mourning.
I know.
So let me use the opportunity. Let me use the opportunity. You didn't say that in my intro. You didn't say that I was the Secretary General for the Professional Forum. I'm the Secretary General for the Professional Forum. My president is dead. So I'm mourning. Sam PLA. I'm Sam PLA, yes. Yes, I was with him to a very last day. Yeah. So for me,
last day,
yes, for me, I didn't know that was coming. Nothing showed that he was going to die.
We had a professional what
forum.
So my main more President John Dramani Mahama Abaso.
Oh yeah, very good.
Why are there? Na professional na onko shemwani munyam. No gusu shemwani munyam.
Yes, it will come.
Because the first list,
yes,
yes, ambassadors.
Oh, and the first appointment to be brave.
Make ambassadors.
Oh, but 23 names be.
And your name is part.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Anytime I say congratulations.
Oh, on because I'm mourning in
yeah, off air, make a country I will catch you.
Oh, yes. Do it off air.
Anytime I say off air.
Don't bet you.
Off air, me catch you.
Mate.
And I'm this Okoswa.
Off air, they'll catch you. What's it more than we do?
Yeah, off air, me catch you. Off air.
What's it more than we do? Also off air, so me catch you. So me catch you off air.
Oh, that I can't remember. I made the day
Mate.
No, be over there.
Oh,
it's more real, you know. And
oh no, you better the first week this coming Saturday.
That's 1 week.
1 week.
Coming
Saturday war Sakaman. Sakaman. Never know Sakaman. Park bio.
Sakaman crowd.
Dansuma
Sakaman. Okay.
Dansuma Sakaman. Yeah.
Park. No.
Yeah. It's a very.
So more the invitation I call MDC.
I'll send you one today.
Okay,
you sent me the man NDC painful, you know.
Mama President TV.
Of course.
Mama Chief of Staff.
First people among building. The very first time I was called. That very Sunday I was called by the Flagstaff House.
Okay.
Jubilee House.
They wanted to find out.
Yeah, there was
say no cray.
So the Monday morning I rushed there with some few members and some family members to tell them what happened. To be honest with you, if you had seen me, it was terrible. Because I was sitting with him. I was sitting with him, and I didn't know all the things we're saying were his final words, you know. So I took it. It was very painful.
So it was a surprise to you.
I've called this guy my senior brother all along, because my late brother, who was a former deputy minister for Central Region, he and him were like friends. People even thought that his twin brother was my brother.
Oh, okay.
And my brother had a stroke and died, and he was the first person to come to the hospital. He was the first person to come for the funeral in Mozano. And for me, he's been very close to my family. So when he invited me to join the NDC Professional Forum in 2018, no way, I've been an NDC faithful, even stronger than my brother.
And I won't know who crossed that.
Hey, that's the best thing the best decision I've taken in my life. And to be honest with you, I have a lot of friends in MPP. A lot of good friends in MPP, but they've always seen me as the odd one now because I was NDC, and I didn't change. I've not changed.
You're too gentle. Why? Politics. Oh,
no,
I mean the way you talk, the way you carry
my
yourself.
president is a very gentle president. So what do you want me to do? My president, you look at his gentle the way he talks. So even the one Umiokra is very gentle.
Yeah.
And I heard him talking about code of conduct and what you do if you have not declared your assets and all that. There was some gentle. Oh yes, after 2 days, there's some gentle way of approaching it. You call Ferry. See, I think that if you are gentle,
but then I always say, "You're strong because you are still very nice, handsome man."
Oh, I also say, we are more handsome. We are
There be make sure age, you know,
60 something years he did. I've been married for 38 years.
Why? What secret today?
To be married for 38 years. Oh, I'm happy at home. For me, that's the most important.
You're happy at home?
Very happy at home. And my wife is happier. Because, I mean, we started when we were in medical school. She was a year behind me. And we started courting when she was a first year. And yes, and then we got married when I was in the final year.
Oh.
And we've been living like that for 38 years.
And who knew who so that?
Never. We got between the two of us. We have 4 boys. I'm happy.
You are happy.
Yes, she came today, and there's the happiest day of my life. She traveled to the US and came today this morning. I picked her from this, and we are very happy. Why not? If you don't do it, nobody will do it for you, my brother.
And memory, and about 5 years, 4 years. You see a giant.
If you know how to endure, one person has to sacrifice one day, another one will have to sacrifice too. I'm not doing marriage counseling. Please.
We are not doing that.
No, I'm not doing marriage counseling. Yeah, but I'm saying some have done better than we have done. Yes, but I think I prefer where we are and what we have been able to do up to this stage. And 38 years and counting. And but I'll say this.
Yeah.
I remember 2 years ago when the US and my son, my first boy, he was 37. So we married a year after we had a baby. So he's 37, and he has given me 3 grandchildren. Anyway, he said, "Daddy and Mom, let's go for dinner." When I went, not knowing, he had brought in a lot of friends to celebrate our anniversary.
Wow.
He said, "Hey, to announce to you, my parents have been married we're then 36 years married. We're 36 years married. My parents have been married for 36 years. We are celebrating." My wife said, "Hey, not 36 years old.
But I say,
you was my boyfriend even before 36 years." So, you know what my son asked? So 40 years, did you use condom? I said, "Hey, this one is a terrible one." I'm like that. I'm very free with my sons. I'm not saying mine is excellent.
Oh yeah,
but people have a better one. Yes, where then I'll be. It comes, and you have to endure.
I saw for say it happens today. I'm coming here. So why are there?
Oh no, why are there? She has endured me for 40 years. But don't do it. Don't ever
no.
Contemplate it.
That one.
At this age, why are you not married? Never wedding bill.
You will. Hey, asembe na okay.
Baby, I'm could be a member wedding.
Ubeba. Na ya me bon person ya me ma nkwatinti ahodi wom no fi say dentia. Say mo be hye ni monyam.
No cre.
Mo be hira so me.
Yankopon also should be.
Yes.
People never thought that Amateur Sampiel was going to leave us.
Yeah.
He inspired me a lot. And on that very day, I mean the Sunday he died, but on the Friday when I was with him, we said a lot of things. We joked a lot. I mean, he always said that I was joking. He was also joking a lot. We're laughing over it. He was supposed to go home the following day, Saturday.
Oh.
He was supposed to go home on Saturday. And the doctor said that, you know what, the wound has not healed yet. So let's discharge him on Monday. Well, okay, then stay till Monday. We'll come and pick you.
Jesus Christ.
Sunday, then I was called to the hospital by his twin brother, Kakrayali. That, hey, doc, come to the hospital. I said, what is happening? Also, bad news. I said, what? I rushed to the hospital. I saw the body. So this man has disappointed me. And at that stage, it was difficult. I mean, I've lost my father died in my hands when I was in Kolebu. My mother died. I didn't cry like this.
Wow.
I didn't cry like this. This one was
this
painful.
Tells you
how this was painful. No. We were friends. We were friends. And when he became the president for the Professional Forum, out the Secretary General, and we went for election again. He won again. I also won again. I was so transparent, please, or transparent, because it was electronic.
You have to be transparent.
Be transparent. The way NDC lost in 2020, not transparent. People cheated us, and let's leave it. We have won, and we are happy with it. We are happy with it. But anyway, because I was electronic, so you have to vote. It's electronic. So there was no ballot paper for you.
One day we will get there.
We have to get there soon. We have to get there soon. Ghana has to get there soon, because sometimes when you see some people voting, I say, they all qualified to vote. They voted.
All right, and then come on, they across the nation will be a show, because there were some TV stations that will be a show across the years from all the northern regions. I mean, Western. I mean, all the regions.
Are you in Upper East? My wife's from Navrongo.
No.
Okay. I want people to listen that.
Yeah, we are there. Upper East. Yeah, I'm sharing this
quick.
Through Dove TV. I'm sharing live and can.
That's fine. So I want them to know that I agree them.
Kogara.
You know, they know that I speak their language.
Oh wow!
Yes,
watch it all.
Oh well.
Mufi be the power.
Actually, said because we've been together for 40 years.
Mufi be the power.
We've been together for 40 years, and people come to my house.
So, Oma konta wa hanti obi anhwa konta.
Hallelujah. You're right.
So when you sit back
Yeah.
after election, the biggest opposition party, and if you see what is going, Ewo Mumuna, as a doctor, as a politician,
I am a politician.
how do you feel?
I
Are you
wish-
good news for Emma Moore?
Oh no, we need a credible opposition. But what is happening right now? If you listen to a lawyer who just left who just left your listen, not things are not going well.
Emun Josa.
I mean, you sir, 2028, they'll go from 38 to about 15. No. Yeah, if we
Omo can be chiremo after Mulusu you.
Because I mean, if you see that the way they have from 2016, what they gave us, 2020, 2024, is going. So, draw a graph now, you see it. So they should sit down. I think that they've had Professor Makiokwe to go around and do, the correct thing that he has done. Let them use it and go and apologize to people. I mean, Professor Kwesibuchwe did it. And we picked some from it. I didn't see the full report. I didn't see the full report.
Yeah.
But one of the issues was that NDC had neglected the professionals.
Oh.
Yes. So the professionals had to come together. A lot of professionals would have come together, or would have come out to say that NDC for. Even when I was in Kolebu, people wouldn't show up.
I didn't see.
I don't know why people thought that NDC was just a party for you know what I'm talking about.
Philipponum. Like now from revolution, maybe a ban, maybe about through Jerry
We type of no idea. They don't know like that. So we were always fighting for this party. The first time I listened to John Rollins in '92, me I was a CPP. '92, I listened to this guy. I said, "This man has something to offer." Then I joined NDC straight away.
And he did.
Oh, he did, of course. And I joined Kolebu in 1989, and tell you my age. 89, 92. I listened to Edubuahin. I went to listen to Edubuahin in 92, and what they were saying, I said, "Man, is it politics?" Then I went to the stadium. Jerry Rollins was talking. I said, "This man I want to follow."
Oh.
And I've not turned back.
But then he was young.
Oh, of course. I was 92. Were you also born? Were you born at all? 92.
Yeah, 92. Then I owe me.
Yes, I was. No one worry up to now. Anyway, but let's continue from. Let's continue from there. So I listen. You started it. Then you tell me something. Anyway, so from 92, I fell in love with. I'm not saying it's a 100% political party, but there are certain things that you can align with what a CPP stood for. If I once told my friends in CPP, include they wouldn't mind if I mentioned it. Professor Agyemang Akosa, he's my mentor. I said, you know what, Professor.
I listened to him recently, and I was like, this man.
He has it. He has what it takes.
I dream identity.
Oh, a big Ankasa. He's my mentor. Oh, yes, I wouldn't be. Even from Pom Boateng, so my mentor. Also with MPP. Yeah, such people, you listen to them and you are just happy. You go. I formed an NGO when I was in Kolebu, and the patrons were some.
Is it because they were professional doctors?
Oh, there are a lot of professional doctors in Kolebu, a lot of professors in Kolebu. But you can single those out. I'm not saying anything against other professors. I beg you.
Oh yeah.
But these people will tell you what is. You understand what I'm saying? I formed an NGO. These are my patrons. Oh yeah. I formed called Medical Emergency Relief Services. I was talking about patients. This called Medical Emergency Relief Services, and these were. I formed it because people were transported to Kolebu and they died on arrival, and I thought that we should handle accident cases very well. So I formed this NGO in 1996, and they thought I was doing the right thing. I got a lot of doctors and nurses who were behind me. We did a lot for this country. Oh yeah, we did a lot. We taught the whole country, so that emergency cases had to be handled properly. When MPP came to power, my friend, what do they call it? The Minister for Health, Richard.
Before time.
Richard Anani. I mean, he said, "Hey, you are doing something good." So when the other one came, Anani left to another, whatever. They said, why don't you change your NGO to start the ambulance service? So we started an ambulance service from with NGO in 2001.
2001, yeah.
2001, it's the same thing. 2001. So we did the first one. I was the chair to start an ambulance service in 2001. So later, I think somebody told the castle, that time was a castle, that my name was also nice. The Jehuapia was related to NDC. So they took it away from me. Yeah, they took it away from me. And, I was hurt at that time, but now
But were they able to do it after so much influence?
Oh, they've done it very well up to today. Okay. Today, the ambulance service is one of the best services in West Africa.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So Professor Ahmed, he's doing very, very well, exceedingly well. Recently, they called me to honor me and gave me a plaque and all that. That they saw the records and that we started it. Yes, we started it.
That's great.
Yeah, so I take credit for that. So all the national ceremonies.
Pay your experience.
Yeah.
Ghana, your health sector. No. How do you see it? Do we have one of the best?
My brother. I've sighed. COVID time, we realized that we had a lot to do. Because the COVID time, we were exposed badly. Realized that the health system was really, really bad. And we have to find a way to reset it. So we thought that the government at that time was going to do something to reset it. But things went, didn't go the way it should go. A young man, let me give him credit. The MPP, but let me give it. Okubo is a good person.
Dr. Okubo, yeah.
Dr. Okubo is a good person.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and he calls me senior.
Honestly, Debia Kasat
yes.
Ghanaian.
Yes.
Okubo, yeah.
So at one stage, you know what I said? Okay, why don't you cross carpet? Because you talk like an NDC man.
Come on.
Oh, come on, say.
No, so I can't just say MPP because you talk like.
That I wouldn't come. But anyway, but I had friends there. I had the Director General of Ghana Health Service, Patrick Abuaji, was my friend. In Siansari, the presidential advisor on health was my friend. But cool boy, I admired him a lot. And they say, I want you, so I said, I want you to cross carpet. No, I said, I would have done it too, but I've gone too far. I've gone too far. You see, you like people, and we are talking about Ghana. We are not talking about party. And if you play politics for help, or help to, you get it wrong. So when they started the Agenda 111, first was Agenda 88.
Yeah.
And they gave us, I don't want to go back again because I've said it here before. Agenda 88, because of the corporate thing, they rushed to do something and they couldn't do it. Later they said they would do Agenda 111. Now, Dr. Nsian said they were doing Agenda 114. Come and see what is with this agenda. Doesn't matter. Everybody wants to work in a clean environment. I believe NDC too believes in that. So in our manifesto, we said we'd do a helicopter view of everything with health. I'm happy my brother, my junior brother, Akando is doing
yeah. I don't know if you'll be sincere.
I'll be very sincere with you, honestly.
When I say health background only.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe. If you look at him, the energy or the room, the passion. Yeah,
the
passion.
Yeah.
Or the room.
Yeah.
Now I visited her says and I say crab a course or some
TTH.
We say what Tamale
Teaching Hospital.
Yes, I mean, what do you say about that one? Professionals and also about doctors and also cases. Other yesterday a strike. They were near Yenipa Kasana. How was it?
Honorable Akando started this. Even when he was not the minister.
That one is true. In opposition.
He went to Kolebu.
Yeah.
And he complained about the lift.
That one is true.
Following with the lift was fixed. So it's somebody who has a passion. So I think it's not wrong to give him that position to be able to run the health system. We all need to support him. And one good thing that he has done is that he has employed somebody to be his technical advisor, senior technical advisor, Dr. Koku Awono. Koku Awono is a very experienced person. So when I heard that he's engaged Koku Awono, I said, beautiful. He'll get it right. He'll get it right. We don't hear much from him, from Koku, but Koku is really good.
Meaning personality, how you talk, the way I see penny pass him. Even how
you are my friend.
How only nipa or explaining bibi to nipa kra obe kano. You are different from nipa fofro. Obi a one character our de buy.
That's the ethics.
Some of doctors muade.
Oh yes, some of journalists do those who don't respect. But the same thing. Practice of medicine is not science or art. You have to know how to relate to people. Sometimes talking to people alone brings healing. You understand? Oh yes, brings healing. So it's on your science. Don't come there and say that because I'm a doctor, I'm above you. No. It's an art. You have to relate to people. And sometimes I don't want to brag, but sometimes when I was in the consulting room, I'm no more in the consulting room. Thank God. And I'm no more. No, you open your door, you find a lot of people gathered around want to see you. So that alone is healing. You don't even need to write medication, and the hope and trust you have in you will bring comfort to people. So I think that that's the ethics of medicine. When you go back to how medicine was started, this was it. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you are giving somebody injection and it's painful, the way you talk to the person will accept it. So I think that it's an art, and we have to inculcate it. But yes, they say nurses in Muadie. Yes, it's yes. I've met some journalists also Muadie. So it's true. So everybody, some people have passion for their work, and they want to do it to perfection. So I think let's leave it like that.
Obeja Tumu says some of the doctors ejuma ye ema nipa bi ehwere nkwa.
Oh, it's possible.
Okay.
It's this is possible, dear. It is true. But sometimes we all make mistakes somehow. I won't say that. So, but one good thing about most of my practice was in Kolebu. We had mortality review almost every month. So if something goes wrong, we point it to ourselves and try to correct them.
Okay. Moi.
Oh yes, among daughters.
Okay.
Yes, of course we don't invite you. That is not something you should bring that.
No. Who say to say ye timui. Say ye show be a 1.5 week and 2 weeks. Now you say a performance or format.
Yeah, you sit down.
We don't wait, say management and fret. We sit down. Now you may as a leader. No.
Yeah.
What you saying? We na baby I'm assuming at fault. The producers will tell me, say, Massa, we did this. Also, I then one you say, why is it then? Okay, let's then boy na normal course. That's why I say maybe I say more doctors management in our frame more.
No, the doctors, the leadership, doctors will call us and bring the folders out. We discuss together and find where you got wrong, what you should have done right. That every profession is like that. Every profession is like that. If you had the right equipment, if you had the right implement, people would have performed better than what do we do now. Oh yes, we do. And let me say, sometimes when you go to hospitals, when I go to hospital right now, should I say this in here? Yeah, somebody would say there's no bed, there's no bed, there's no bed. And sometimes it's not true, Wait. Sometimes, I said sometimes it's not true. Sometimes I go to the ward. I took our maid to the hospital once. And when I go to the emergency, in Kolebu, I used to work in Kolebu, and I left Kolebu to do other things, just to make some money. So I got to, they said, doctor, there's no bed. And I said, I don't believe there's no bed. There should be bed somewhere. I got in, the nurses didn't know me. The younger ones. The old ones, hey, Dr. Jawapia. I need a bed. Also, to empower her. So it tells you that sometimes we need that leadership to make sure some of these things, we don't, we try to prevent it. You understand? And so sometimes when you go to the wards, there are beds there, but they are for some doctors, senior ones. So I think we need to solve these things.
You are doctor, no, but bed in it. Is that
I'm not saying that it's a normal thing, but sometimes
it happens.
Yeah, sometimes someone is dying. That's why I formed that NGO, Medical Emergency Relief Services. The person in the car, in the vehicle, they brought in a taxi. The person is bleeding. Get out and see and give the first aid before you can tell the person, you can do that. You say you went to police authority, there's no bed. 37, there's no bed. Where do you want the patient to go? So we need actually to sit down and reset this government, to reset what they call it, the medical practice. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's why I like the passion in Akando. He goes, his doctor was fired, and the doctor said he want to go on strike. I was on air and said that, Charlie, let's take it easy.
No.
Let's be measured.
And your doctor,
whatever was fired.
Yeah, they see you.
Yes, I mean people are going to go on strike. Cannot. I said, what? Let's be measured in what you do. I would have preferred if it was done differently, not in public. not for TV stations and your stations to be around and report it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a way of practice that you could have invited me in and fire him. If you want to fire him, but not in front of the camera. You understand what I'm saying? That's one I think I don't endorse it. Yeah, so but he's passionate, he wants to do the right thing, and the person he's put there is excellent person too. And excellent person, but don't do it in public. There are certain things you can say in public, there are certain things you can do it.
But when say Ghana so no about public na NOB just after what Akando did. Marty said some
honorable
Akando did. Uni said just after that some of the hospitals now they set up and they even painty hospital or create ACC or yeah I learned to call Goswa and one of the is it Tepa some babies are yes are researching or much as a create painty honum
sometimes
it's like say normal be work say yes you fix it
so why
he say normal kitty bo you unya IGF for
yeah
at least for be sort out in kitty
for me I still believe at today that the IGF in Kolebu could pay the doctors and nurses and the workers in Kolebu.
You don't mean it?
Oh yes, why not?
Kolebu
Osengame interviewed me and I told him this. And when I was in Kolebu,
IGF or Munya or Kolebu can pay the doctors,
yes,
and nurses,
yes, and other staff.
So that I think Sika by the Bakokra can fix all the problems you crank.
You know, radio don't Jamaica and be a show. You know, there are some cases as those people who are collecting revenue had more money than doctors who were on strike. You understand? Doctors are on strike, maybe those who collect revenue. I'm not saying today too is happening, but our time was happening.
No,
I was a GMA general secretary, so please let me know. Let me tell you it's true. Yeah, people were making more money than, and the doctors go and say, I said, why don't you find out how much money is Kolebu making? Where's the money going to? So the IGF can solve a lot of problems. I'm just trying to give you this.
And then IGF, a lot of government institutions, IGF can solve problem, baby.
And it's not only hospitals, because I'm talking about only hospitals.
Yeah.
It goes a lot of institutions. That's why I think this oral broom should sweep a lot. Should sweep across this country.
No, we go back to Kolebu.
Yes,
sir. This IGF. At times I sit down let me be someone say if you see some police station building is they just need painting. Meanwhile, MTTD for being more mubejina kwanso jen kakra. And I was like, Charlie, who they catch there almost say this month monko jis camera drivers in betua. Paint your
Should I tell you something that will make you sad?
Tell me.
I had a friend from the US, but it was a Jew. Okay. He came to visit me when I was living in Kolebu. He came to the flat and said, are you doctors? Why are you living in such flats? Look at it. I was ashamed. The gutters were choked. The buildings were dirty. Sometimes waters. So in Israel, would have had this community thing. People would have gone to collect money and do it yourself. Don't ask government to do that. You know what I did? I went from flat to flat and I told them that we need to do something for ourselves. Let us do it together. Surprisingly, everybody paid.
Yeah.
And we fixed it. You see, that culture is not there with us. So they will stay in it, it's filthy. If you have seen the office of the surgical block where Professor stayed, wooden structure, you weep. It was horrible. So why were they staying there? They are highly trained professionals. I'm not just criticizing. You don't have culture. We can do it yourselves.
Just last
change
month.
It.
Just last
month.
You
don't need your pocket money.
About Congo Confanoche teaching hospital. Oh yeah. Now, omuye CS.
Yeah.
Bill on the buying or not as a mother. We paid 5,200. The child we paid 3,000 plus. And I was like, okay, see this blah blah blah. Why is it? So Mujis Asika we now and no man kitty be wa. And Akando said that. Say no man kitty be wa. The IGF can a bit more solve that problem.
When you go to Kolebu right now.
The way you move.
Let's do Kolebu because me Kolebu na me
no, me sure they were there na ye friend child something I will Kolebu. Me could do child health department and I said me could do 2 hours. There was a light off from 5:50 to 8.
And the chair on the incubators there. You see,
The oxygen is in crash or honum.
oh yeah, I mean the nuku and neonatal intensive unit. That's a light of her. You can just imagine. Let me tell you this.
Hours.
About 2 years ago, I was at a meeting, and people know that I'll talk. And at a meeting, you saw Madam Tina Mensah. I'll mention the name. MPP Deputy Minister of Health.
Former Deputy Minister and former Member of Parliament, Wojak Bawe.
And she lost.
Yeah.
So I was at the meeting, and she said she left the meeting after her speech, that she was going to Kolebu to celebrate 100 years of Kolebu. And I mean, I had to meet this woman outside. So when she picked her bag, I was going to follow her. I said, Madam, when you go to Kolebu to celebrate 100 years, please look at the maternity block. Look at how people are living in that facility. Pregnant women, newborn babies, doctors, midwives, nurses, visitors. And one day, I'm not a prophet of doom, that building will collapse because there are cracks in it. And we are going to celebrate. So when you go, try to tell them to fix it before you celebrate 100 years of Kolebu. You see what I'm talking? I'm just giving one example.
Yeah.
So you can go and celebrate or do all this. The one used to dress well. She's a very nice woman. So I know she was going to present herself to the TV and your cameras. Yeah, but celebrate. I mean, I would have asked the cameraman to go to maternity block, go to how the lift is working or not working, and see if we can celebrate 300 years. So why is it still the same? I mean, we can do it ourselves, my brother. The IGF can fix it. Why not?
Mohammed's first administration, not this one.
Oh yeah.
You see, or appointee might be no CEO Tema Harbour. Is it Tema Harbour, right?
Richard. Richard Anamo.
Yeah. You know what Richard did? Who is someone who's maritime?
I know. Richard is an NBC professional for. You see the people we have in professional.
You see, so Richard, making sure solid. They will produce oxygen from there to Kolebu.
Yeah.
What I said, so when MPP came, they met this man. According to me, my interview not to be out here.
Richard.
Yeah, I was about 3 times. Also, Kushaba, me and more trouble, say, and they couldn't do it. What? It's a Sam penny phone. So I was even thinking, some Kobe Boche. Gapoha Hono.
You and you.
Oh, that was my thinking. Said at least. Nankobe Boche. Oh
yeah, Richard has it. Richard has what
it takes. We can solve the problem.
And you see, Richard changed the port a lot. Takrady, no,
he did.
Look at the expansion. Look at the port from the Maritime Hospital.
And
Maritime Hospital, Dr. Anab was head. MPP came, they pushed him away. Anab is back. You see, we don't have love for ourselves. I mean, I know a year. You understand? That's why, for me, it's not because I'm NDC. When they said that we should reset this country, I believe it should start from everywhere. Pause a little bit, reflect, and reset this country. This country can do it, can make it. Why are we in the way we are?
Live on top 103.1.
Sorry, was it what we are coming to discuss?
Yeah, weird cry. No, and I said it's much better than you say be a politics.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
No. Why someone working? They bet China Ghana for say if Kolebu IGF or no if Omoye we say it can even solve a lot of problems there.
A lot. Yeah. You see, and let me tell you something that Kolebu as an example. Kolebu just an example because
so what why you
know I've visited almost I don't know maybe 80% of hospitals because of what I did my previous life, and there are a lot of things that we can do ourselves. We don't need to put pressure on government. We can do that to solve our problems. So please let us do it. Let's fix it. If you are good. And then this manifesto. Let me come back to it. Says that we will turn Kolebu into another quaternary hospital. Another quaternary hospital. There's only one at the UGMC, and Kolebu was going to be turned, and it's going to happen. Well, let me tell you that he didn't promise that in the first 120 days. He didn't promise that, but it will happen. It's in the manifesto. 120 days promising. After 2 days, don't ask me that question.
Me could be me the offer say could be a rich hospital. You see, proud to 2016 about one. Now yes, more rich face one and that kind of politics be break also. Then made me offer say could do for 1 month. So when the young lady, beautiful doctor saw me, say, your ban, and I'm so them me offer say, say, okay, we have VIP here, and that time cry VIP a day was 80 Ghana cedis.
Right.
If you compare or be wish say and call the ebeko honumum and dog super. I don't so why not to mommy uncle? You're calling a chain hotel. Do you know say I'm if you want to call Juma? Because everything away inside.
Yeah.
If
Rich had it.
If it's a hot water, everything, the bells, maybe a big jarred day,
the doors,
dolls, everything.
Yeah.
A drain mirror, a drano, lights. And I said, but yeah, the politics is there, normal be brave or how.
Politics, dear.
Me, if you do this, that's all this can be. Ghana for you, okay. You see, President Kufuor did a normal in Kutuabi so Ghana for when he said, Onyema free.
Oh, yes.
Health insurance.
I had an issue with that.
Why
but one day we'll talk about it. Not the health insurance, the free maternal care.
Now, problem at home.
Of course.
I didn't see.
Oh, but the
What is that so Ghana for any pounds?
I know for policy.
Are you aware of that?
For policy, everything.
So when you do all these things, Ghanaians are.
Yeah.
Ghanaians think, Charlie, because more than mubedi to me, yeah, ninto, more than mubedi. But no man kitty be a ebema.
Oh, yeah, Honor, that one I agree with you because
just
I don't think that a woman should go and deliver and keep the baby there because cannot pay. So that was a good policy. But they did the same thing in Zaria. And a lot of people died.
Yep.
So later I'll discuss it. Not today. We don't have time. But it was a good policy. Face value was very good policy. So no newly born baby should be kept hostage in a hospital because they cannot afford. You understand? So it's good. It was good. Yeah.
Okay. So some days into your administration, we'll be here 40 minutes to go. You need some common. How do you see your government?
What do you expect me to say?
Come on.
Oh, you know something wrong, I'll say it. Yeah, because H.E. John Dramani Mahama gave himself some targets for the first 120 days. And for me, I do not want to say a lot because you know what I'm going to say. But it's like somebody who is writing an exam. You're waiting for him to present his answer sheet and we mark him, right? And 2 days time, he's presenting his answer sheet for Ghanaians to mark him. Let's wait and see. I have a long list of what he promised and he has done. I have it in my phone. But let him present the list.
But the list that you have.
Yes. Yes.
And also say why no.
Why yeah.
Are we seeing positives?
Oh,
we say
my brother, you should say it. You should say it.
Let me.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. And not in the American, I will say go ahead. Maybe bomb about so this dollar no. And I'm on fashion says
what's the dollar above for more?
Oh yeah.
About 14.9.
It's 13.89.
Yeah, 13.8. I have it here.
Yeah, 13.89. I mean, my mom is a mom.
Bose Magana. Honorable.
Yes, but it's a junior madam for be frame. Kenti man kwasisa matise beba 10 na me say ye penning 8 it is omo kwasisa
he left it at 4 point something.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we can come to 4.
Let's be for the 8 member. But at least if your team ba be 10 cry Ghana for be ball.
Of course, I mean, where it went to 17.
Oh, and then
me went to 17.
Me now for the frame say omo kwasisa.
Yeah.
Because now no na ka kwasisa bi obenya $100 USD no. Ebema say na ye time na 16 say ka benya thousands. They say okwa benya 1,003.
Yes.
Eti
ebe.
Enti omo so omo be sesa tio. Obi so okumukuta say me be sesa me. Enti dem mu omo ba no. Ebe san ye den aba for mama. So is a plus.
So
bon say mama.
Oh no, I want to say me be brave. Me go say me change every. Because but for me what I have here dollar at 13.8, e-levy cancelled, betting tax cancelled. Passport. But what about 200?
Betting. Okay, me I mean try betting. Who say when I need obia?
Okay,
but it say e-levy is a plus.
Okay, presidential service.
It's not bad.
Thank you.
Teachers
and nurse allowance are paid.
You have now only choice.
Oh, why?
Yeah, no money choice.
Okay, Marty. But you
now come a choice. You don't have any choice.
National national NSS allowance arrears cleared.
Money choice.
Thank you. Oh yes, but I mean it's been done.
No, the thing that you have no choice.
Okay.
Why you mean who say no your plus?
A Jumara project duly launched.
I have a problem with that.
Okay, I'll nyende. Mahamake.
Super.
I want to leave it like that. I want to leave it like that because, to be honest with you,
What's the mechanical?
sometimes. But with the way idea, I must congratulate you. I mean, with the way idea, are you correct? Even the interview that you did with the NPP people, I thought you were very objective. You were very, very objective. I must commend you.
Thank you.
And even when a lawyer was going overboard, you tried to tell him to stay,
Nilemu.
But a month of court demonstration. Normal say friend CJ has been suspended until her demonstration. I mean, you have every right to do demonstration. But there was a gentleman who was speaking. I felt so sad. The gentleman who took over from Richard Anani. You know, Richard Anani is my friend. And I saw something like that. What's his name again? Sticker. This morning I was driving. I stopped and listened to this guy. I said, what? Also, when you say NDC for no, the police is not working again. So this one, whatever it is again, it's only a military. So very soon they will came the market women. I said, hey, what's it for? You were talking about CJ, Chief Justice. No, Sticker, what are you talking about? People have been thinking that Mama wants a third term.
Yeah, even this.
No, what's it for him?
We granted interview.
Rational.
I think the General Secretary all granted interview. He says, "This is what Mahama want to do." We say.
Can you just imagine? You know, this man knows that he's come for only one term and hand over properly to another NDC.
Na me kura mati say MDC mpanufo na ka che ne say nipa wo akiri mo a obi apese omre nti onwie ne one term no nko. So where from
which
this?
Is right. Which from this? So why would they even take against that? Poison the atmosphere. So when I let him stick, I said no. I thought it was. Of course, I know he cries a lot, but but somebody who took over. Anyway,
one take over from Richard Ananu. Richard and the constituency. I think or different way one can come. It's not Kennedy can come.
Kennedy can come.
Yeah,
okay.
Or different Kennedy.
But one of us Richard and name.
Richard, is it Kennedy? Yeah. I think it's Kennedy rather.
No,
wait, this is the first time when you say Richard there. We're in the first time when or different Kennedy can come.
So in Shia Richard and
super constituency.
Super human being.
Richard and
I don't know why he has. He told me a lot of things actually when. Before even he lost the power.
When MPP said they have more men, I think he's under President Kufuor time. Indeed, they were having that man who the late.
I think that they had a mess. Sorry, the men. But
your take on Ghana's herbal sector?
Oh, very good. A good question. I think there's something in herbalism. There's something in herbalism we need to investigate well. Mampong place has been there for ages. People still come to Mampong for treatment. There's a professor in Cape Coast. Koa FSL. Sir,
we say minimum and the whole same crab by
initially people said it was
during your friend is a COVID, yes.
During the COVID. It's so that I see tickets up to today. I do.
It's a herbal. Yes, super.
So a lot of super. Oh yes, of course. Morning and evening. Me and my wife. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yes, I do. You call me a herbalist, I will agree. But I mean, I take a lot of...
anytime a bisa.
Yes. I'm hypertensive, so I take certain drugs. Herbal. And I'm very strong. I'm telling you that. So there's something herbalism. In our manifesto, it is there that we develop it. Research into herbs. So that we'll be able to add that. Some hospitals have started using, having a herbal unit. Police hospital is using it. She wouldn't want me to mention.
So you want the government?
Oh yes. Yes.
Now, because I find China for your pa.
If Kwame Nkrumah thought about Mampong, Kwame Nkrumah
I think you are one of the first doctors who won't condemn some of the doctors.
It is the dosages.
That's where more problem.
A lot of dose of these drugs gives you continued. gives you permanent power. Sorry, you forced me to say it. You know, it's about that, and they does with alcohol. I don't know why they should add alcohol before you have your potency.
No, my for cause be 5 be. Yet, yemre na so.
Who don't mind this MPP for blasting me some time ago? Okay,
Me kai.
me can't say be.
Oh, stations be the fire no more blast na nyame.
But on Man FM fire. Me can about the drones.
Yeah.
Me can about the drones. Okay, oh. I'm going to review 1 hour continuous.
Now politicians here you now kakra usura.
Oh, Mr. Cry. Because I believe in what I say.
Yeah.
I believe in it.
Okay, so it's 0303944864. 0303944864. Hello, good evening.
Hello, fine, the governor.
Yes, sir.
The governor made a wow, Nyaka to the nation president. The governor, they make any none fair. Dollar and alcohol. The governor, really not better for you for no make me your money you buy. Almost said that now, Eddie. Almost better of my number. You say, come on, penny, and I do time. So the same thing. They company dollar and a dollar next to go home. They will do 7.8. So, I Jackasano and a dollar and a make your money you. Oh, penny for no, you got away. Oh, my God, I said, yeah. I don't know. Bro, no, bro, said the only way. Said the dollar next money
Yeah, that be tell you percent for workers engineer be high. Your percent for me. Your pen be 10 crap.
Okay, and then confirm you and now.
But my they said the worker they can do it, so they should do it. They can do it. May that say Kasakwa, Save the Nation president. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. When you?
But you're not very
And that's say, none of me too.
Na money in the farm we are more my that's Ghana. I have never seen. I am going to NTT. Only years or so, yeah, or my room or not.
For
NTT for yes, a lot of petition. And I did buy a drivers and what electoral commission did buy say. Salotofe and Thomas and you do Salotofe and the what position what let my vote count I can't
let my vote count alliance.
Oh, quite demonstration to Papa a truck to Amanema Cosin from the base Salotofe. I know what the woman and you maybe. I don't want to be a any time you can only a million and you will be petition, but sir, I don't think I get the one country and I need a more yassi. Then let's try to make a pair some crime, say 1 country. Now, any class I can see any celebration acting this one to you, planning person. Let them know the chief justice, no big petition about one.
That's a very mammy now. I say, and
the people won't go on my and I said, the person who come. Who knows I do go on black position. I said, mammy now. I say,
me that say, my film and I may from hello, good evening. Yes, sir.
My name is Stanley Montalo.
Calling from
Kotobabi.
Okay, let's hear you.
Congratulations, the mind is a very thoughtful person. He's so very well. I would like to pass this message to him for the rest of the NBC ministers that they should note that a river which does not respect resources does have. A river which does not respect resources does have. Those of us help them to bring the lesson. The way you call them, they abandon it, they don't think about it. If they don't take time, what happens to NPP, they won't be well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for passing through. Hello, good evening. Sir.
Alex, you know that.
Alex, you tell your home catcher, Mammy too.
The governor of Katendi said, Doctor, who said, what kind of cry now? Media that you said, what kind of cry? Everybody, I hope I see this and I'm young to show you. Then I open it. I already feel. And the moment come on, I say competition. I have faith and I lovely. Now, doc, the person is as ambassador for Sikinipa Nadina.
Yabubo Dina by Yamfa country in my Yabubo Dina by Yamfa countries in my.
I didn't want a man by Bia Sugar Unkaka.
I have an person for Mano.
You haven't seen it.
That's it. US.
Governor.
Me too, Alex.
Yes, NPP for. Omu ni nyasa che Ghana for nyina. Mo ka yesa mo ba mo pa mo shala to se. Afa na afa mo ba mo pa mo no. And the chief justice no chembra. Chief justice said the law is the law. So if the law is the law and the law is being applied, it's applied to you. So mama and pamo no 10 na come be any
Yeah, Alex, better say hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Top radio back.
Yes, sir. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Mpacho kwani. Mpacho jina yi mami na online breaking why
Me just say one sama me spell mistake.
Okay, mami ntewe ama sama.
Me busta samba.
Okay.
Service. You say common sense is a common, but if you don't use it commonly, you'll be so common. Service. Say, Mamponi, say, then population may to about the woman. If we inform Mamponi, say about community, I get from the boy. Okay. So just say, Mamponi na appointing. Who should disappoint Jesus? It's a very simple question. We elect and diselect. We appoint and disappoint. Sometimes, no, a young man company home. Now, customer idea, now what a customer may. A young man almost cost you. Ya kususu law school anase breakfast ni na wu one pa in your moya no
boss mama na was me
it's not fine.
Yeah, me sure so pass it through.
Okay,
so memory na so doc yeah na sorry na ebinu mo yechi
I had a nice conversation. To be honest with you, you are a good host.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Your bosses should promote you.
Amen. Mama say what there. Thank you very much. Dog, bia na mete won ka bi ma na ye no ye interview. Ewo ahomaso. Ye bomb person.
No, if you invite me, I'll come.
Say bia na won ti krom ha.
At least you are not going to invite me soon. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
But Nyamisha. I'm praying say akumapa wo magana no.
Yeah.
Nyame onko so ama osa akumapa na omma won kwatenten ahoden wom.
That's right.
So that you can continue serving your country na omo aka no so omunya ayi mfiri so menim say ba bia obekọ bia no obe bright ho ama Ghana nya so
we
fa
will
so
do our best not to disgrace this country. And already I've started making some contacts to the country that you don't know. So everything is going on well.
Everything is going on well.
Fantastic. Nyaminti, Nyamimbohi.
And you been pa na ya otati pa.
Oh, Papi Yankson.
To know you back maminti.
Tinaminche, Mapi. I don't mean I know all the
Tinaminche,
Map.
Incomo in
when he died, I sang it on the platform. Yes, I did too.
That's all you had, Yankawato.
Oh, no, me to
Yankwe. Yes, sorry, Yemre, not to Yanko. There be two maminti,
Mendi banana.
Sure.
Tra la la, tra la la, tra la la. Hey, baby, now my base for you.
I come.
I can sing from the beginning.
I do how much did the mamma.
Oh, how much did it? How much did it is fine.
So free with Yami.